good day everyone. So today we're going to discuss how to perform the different procedures for proper hand hygiene. So what is the rationale behind the need of hand washing or hand hygiene? This is to prevent the transmission of microorganisms from one person to another. So according to World Health Organization, we're going to perform hand hygiene first before and after patient contact. Second, before and after performing a certain procedure. Third, before and after putting on your gloves and after removing your gloves. So this is one of the most effective ways to break the link in the chain of infection. So according to World Health Organization, when your hands are visibly soiled, you're going to perform hand hygiene using an antimicrobial soap and water. But if your hands are not visibly soiled, or contaminated, for example, with body substances, body fluid, blood, feces, urine, etc., hand hygiene is advised by simply using an alcohol-based solution. So what are the materials we're going to use for this procedure? First is the antimicrobial soap, second is the water, and of course, the tissue paper or towels. So we're just doing the medical hand washing today. Okay, so now let us get ready to perform the hand washing procedures. So first is the assessment. So inspect first the surface of our hands for presence of break or cuts in skin or cuticles or presence of lesions. And then inspect your hands for visibly soiling. Inspect the condition of the nails. Ensure that your nails are short and smooth. Why? Because the nails can be a medium of contamination for microorganisms. So let us remove all the jewelries. If you have a ring and wristwatch, remove it. And if you have a long uniform or sleeves, you will raise it above your wrist. So now we will no longer perform the antiseptic hand rub and let us focus on medical hand washing using regular or antimicrobial hand soap. So you will now stand in front of the sink, keeping your hands and uniform away from the sink surface because the sink might be the reservoir for microorganisms, making it possible to transfer a microorganisms. So after that, we will turn on the water and then avoid splashing water against your uniform. And then, you will regulate the flow of water so make sure of its gravity flow. And if there's a sink that has an adjustable temperature like warm and cold water, you can use it. But if it's not available, it is okay. So next, we will now wet our hands and wrists and make sure that our hands and fingers are below our elbows. This is because in the clean technique, our hands and fingers are considered more contaminated than our elbows. So make sure that, of course, by the principle of gravity, our hands and fingers are lower than our elbows. So after wetting our hands, we will now apply an appropriate amount of antiseptic soap. And then make sure that we rub our hands together. So we will wash our hand properly for at least 15 to 20 seconds, keeping our finger tip down. So we will follow the procedure of World Health Organization in washing procedure. So the first step is to rub the hand palm to palm in circular motion. And then next, the second step is to place the right palm over the left dorsum with interlaced finger and then vice versa. And then next is palm to palm with fingers interlaced. And the fifth procedure is the back of the finger opposing the palm with finger interlock. And vice versa. And the next is the rotation rubbing of left thumb clasp in the right palm and then vice versa. Then, make sure our fingernails are clean by rotating, rubbing back and forth with our clasp finger with our right hands in our left palm and vice versa. If we have a disposable nail cleaner, we can use that. But if it's not available, make sure that our nails are clean. So after that, we will now rinse our hands and wrists, keeping our fingers and hands downward and our elbows up. Next, we will get the paper towel and then we will dry our hands using the paper towel. Then, after that, discard the paper towel in the proper receptacle. And then, using a clean, dry paper towel, we will now turn off the faucet. Okay, we also know that they use foot or knee pedals. So, this is much better. So now, apply appropriate lotions to your hands. That is optional. So we are done performing the hand washing procedure. Thank you very much, and I hope you have learned something from this video.